Hi, this is Brooks from Character Design Forge. Today I'm creating a companion character for this lamb character, Jacqueline, and talking about the balance that you should strike when creating a companion character. So a companion character is less like a partner or a second character, but more like a pet or maybe comic relief. This character is really more like a complement to the main character. So when you're looking at the balance between the two, the main character still holds a lot of the power, if that makes sense. Some examples of companion characters, a lot of them in the Disney Renaissance era, the 90s films. Abu the monkey from Aladdin, just pick one of any of them in Pocahontas. And a lot of times these characters don't really even have speaking roles, they're just there as sort of an aside. For this character, this little rabbit, I think for now I'm going to call him Kilderkin, which is the name for a small barrel, like the one that he lives in there on Jacqueline's back. My friend Mark and I, who are working on a project involving Jacqueline, this lamb character, wanted a cute little companion that could accompany her. Now, you might see some inspiration from Banjo-Kazooie here, with one character staying on the back of the other in a carrying case. But the key difference for us was that we really don't want this little guy stealing the show. So if you've ever played Banjo-Kazooie, the bird Kazooie speaks for them. She's involved in just about all of the moves. The two characters are basically partners. But Jacqueline is really on her own journey here. And so we said we basically wanted people to go, "Oh yeah, the rabbit," when you saw him, almost like you'd completely forgotten about him. Instead, Kilderkin will be something of a speech surrogate for Jacqueline, who's silent, and acts as an intermediary for her inventory, which is anything that might be stored in this small barrel on her back. And unless he's actively doing either of these things, he's tucked away inside of the barrel, so you might forget about him. You can see me experimenting with different colored eyes on him and trying different clothing items. I gave him a bit of a patch over one of his eyes, and that's a bit of a tribute to my wife and I's late rabbit Oswald. When it comes to complementing with color, a companion character can be starkly different in color, like a color highlight, or you can do what I did here, which was just make him a little bit darker than the main character. The environment that these characters are in isn't super colorful, so I wanted to keep the key and vest the most interesting colored things. I did this quick little illustration from the back just to show him off some and kind of incorporate him in with Jacqueline. My next step will be to build a 3D model of this little rabbit character to go along with the Jacqueline model, which I'll show you here in a minute, which is underway sans arm and legs. I think if you're able to throw a companion character in along with a main character, I think it can really add some dimension to them, and it's up to you whether the balance of this character with your primary character means that they're a pet, a partner, the comic relief, or they're simply living transportation. That's it for me today. I'm making new videos every week at Character Design Forge. If you'd like to keep up with the progress of this project before we even really publicly announce what it is, or if you've ever been entertained or educated by a video that I've made here and would like to offer support, you can head over to patreon.com/bageldenizen. Thank you for watching, and have fun creating.